Good evening, everyone. What a day. Just post this link and we'll get started. All right. We'll just give here a few seconds for people to join and we'll get started here. But wow, what a day. What's going on in this market? Wow, wow, wow. Crazy ups and downs. Totally technically broken. Well, let's get started. As always, it will be recorded and I will post a link after I'm done. Basically today, SPY and the Q, both, the candles are indecisive, as you can see right here. We could not get above this 380 level, which is also close to your 9 EMA. As of today, it's at 381. So that is your big resistance, guys, to go long on this one. But right now, as per the options flow, I haven't seen too many put activities below 370. So that is the only good news. But that does not mean that we won't get it tomorrow. We have a long weekend. So maybe people are not, willing to swing anything. And today's rally, whatever we had from the bottom, could be just, simple shorts covering. So don't get too excited yet, unless and until, we get above this 380.50 level, or at least this 9 EMA. We want to see a close above that and see some continuation. So for now, your key number to watch is 380 and then 370. So we are right in the middle. Qs, same thing. The only good thing about Qs I like here is that, we closed above this 280 level, which is good. We want to see this, consolidate above 280. And then from here, we can blast off if we want to go up. But if not, if we lose the 280 again on this one, I think, the big tech is going to get hurt pretty bad and we will head back down. I am seeing some decent amount of 260s put activity for August and September. So be careful. Don't play too heavy yet till we see trend change. For now, if you're going to play options wise, you can keep buying puts on every resistance level. Your 285 is your resistance as of today on Qs. That is your tech world. Moving on to Amazon. Amazon, if you guys remember this head and shoulder right here, it played out beautifully. We were in puts. We took all the profits here today. We also scalped some calls from this level. But right now, your resistance is going to be 109, between 109 and 110 area on Amazon. Till and then we don't break that one, I don't think this is going to see any upside. Usually the head and shoulder pattern is pretty bearish. It will do this, exactly what it did right here. It will probably do this, test it, and then, it usually breaks it and go down. So keep an eye on 110 level. I'm just going to round it up. You want to see Amazon above that for more upside. Coming to Tesla, again, if you look at the candle, as I said in the beginning, a lot of indecisive candles, guys. Above 680, you might see small push up to, close to 700, but I wouldn't go long swinging on Amazon until we break above 700 one more time. Right now, it is right between the resistance and support level. You have a support at 654 right now. We came really close to that today. Today's low was 656.59. So basically below 654, I would go short on it. You will see 600 pretty quick and more downside. So till and then we get some kind of, candle and not just an indecisive candle, you can't really do anything. Google was a fake down today. I was in this position, and it stopped me out for a small loss. But I got into this trade at 21.73, and it shook me out. And it was a positive trade after that. But stop loss is a stop loss. But watch this 21.70 level. If we break below that tomorrow, I think you will see some more downside. There was a heavy volume today on the put side too for some reason. But at the end of the day, they're buying calls too. So, but I'm going to play my chart on this one below 21.70. I would buy puts on this one. You can most likely scalp tomorrow's expiration too for a quick buck. You can buy 21.50s, or if we hold 21.70, you want to buy 2,200 calls on Google if you want to just do a day trade on this. The next one, I am bringing this up because it is very, very strong and had a nice volume today. This thing is strong. Costco, any dip close to 465 to 470 is a buy zone for Costco. But if it breaks below 464, you can cut it and buy puts on it. But as long as it holds, I think for some reason, Costco is really strong and it is going to push more to the upside. I am seeing decent activity in the 485s and 500 calls on this. But, of course, it needs some market participation too. But any dip on this around 470 is a buy. You can probably go 2 weeks out on these calls and they will, I think, definitely pay. But keep your stops tight too, right below 464. AMD broke my support level today, but they are buying decent call activity. I don't think it's going to matter anymore after looking at MU's ER after hours. The only good thing about MU's ER is that it was bought back up. It was at one point down 8%, but it closed around 1 to 2% down. So they beat on EPS, they missed on revs, and they also guided pretty drastically down. I was really surprised, but you're going to see a lot more of that. But if you see, from red to green, that means they are most likely priced in. So we'll see what it does. I would like to see AMD above 78 again in a day or two here. Baba, again, I would be the last person, if any of you know me, that, I would like Chinese names, but these Chinese names seem to be bottoming according to me. And, even in this kind of environment, it is holding on to the support, this 9 EMA, and that's really positive, guys. So, and even the sell volume is barely there for any Chinese names. So as long as Baba holds this 113 area, I would stay long on this one. Buy at least 2 months out. You can buy 120 or 125 calls on these. I think they will work out pretty good because the risk reward is high, right? Because you're keeping a stop really tight on this one. So I really like this trade. Keep an eye on this one. All right, this is all I have for tonight, folks. Tomorrow, the volume will be very, very less. Just a heads up, if you guys haven't traded any long weekends, they will be, by day, I mean, the hedge funds and everybody will be gone after noon. So you probably won't see a whole lot, only algos playing the game. So if you're done in the morning, just call it a day and enjoy your long weekend. You guys have a good one and happy holidays. Sorry, happy July 4th.